Hello Cancer, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy and I am so happy that you are here with me this week. This is your weekly reading for May 12th to the 18th. Now we are going to get right into your energies, but I do want to let you know that we are beginning the week off with that full moon in Scorpio, and that will be on May 12th. So let's keep in mind that lots of transformations happen around full moons. Number one, we're closing cycles out. We're starting to begin to, watch things come full circle. We are, I think, are a little bit more motivated to close those parts of our lives as well, because we're ready to begin something new. We want that new energy to get to really get us motivated. So again, you could be feeling a lot of that transformational energy around this time. Now, Cancer, I'm going to do things a little bit different here because I'm going to get your angel message and number before the reading. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it aside and we're going to evaluate it at the end of the reading, but we'll see how it ties everything together. So, Spirit, Angels, Guides, the angel message for you this week. So we will uncover that a little bit later. Now we are going to get right into your energies. So for those of you that are new to my channel, I want to welcome you. And of course, those that are coming back, I want to thank you for all of your likes, your shares, your subscriptions, your comments. I love connecting with your energy, and I truly, truly appreciate all of the love and support that you've given to me throughout these many, many months. Without you and the support, I would not be able to deliver these messages. So I thank you very much. Now, for those of you that are finding that this reading is connecting with your energy, please let me know in the comments. Please like, share, subscribe. It does not cost anything, and I do, again, truly appreciate it. Now, Cancer, most importantly right now is the energies that are surrounding you as we move through the week. So what I want to do is focus on your incoming energies. So Spirit, Angels, Guides, for the beautiful water sign Cancer, what are the incoming energies as we move through the week for the beautiful sign Cancer, which they should be focusing on? Thank you so much. And then we'll look at the bottom of the deck in a moment for your current energies. Happy, family, and man holding coin. Wow. First of all, who does not love to see a card that reflects happiness? And it's not happiness by yourself, it's happiness and feeling joy with the people that are around you, whether they're your family, your friends, it could be even people at work. It's just this rainbow that kind of circulates over top of you, and it reminds you that even though life sometimes presents us with struggles, there's always happiness and moments of pleasure and moments of just being able to enjoy the small little blessings that are around us. So there's a lot of joy and happiness coming in for you, and this is your incoming energy. So I feel like a lot of this happiness could have to do with the energy of stability as well. Number 4. So 4s are all about structure, manifestation, and stability. So feeling that can bring happiness in your life. Now we put that alongside of the man holding a coin, which could be your energy. Again, there's no gender with the cards. The man holding a coin could represent more earth energy. So if you do know your birth chart, you could have some earth elements in your chart as well. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. But this really is showing, again, long-term stability. So I think that there is something that is circulating around you. There's the energy and the presence of happiness and joy. Also, a little bit more contentment, balance, peace. And I think it all stems from you feeling, it's all coming from a place of feeling some stability. Now, let's get more into this. We want to get deeper. So, okay, by getting the tarot cards, it really does help us to add layers to the reading, and it also helps provide a little bit more information as well. Now, let's find out with your current energies. Let's see what's going on currently that works in relation to your incoming energies. So you've got this beautiful number 38, the 4th chakra. Archangel Raphael's message to you is that your heart chakra is open. That 4th chakra is where love stems from, right? And the heart is what keeps pumping. It keeps the blood flowing. It keeps the energy going. It keeps us inspired and passionate. It keeps us communicative. it really is the center of the flow of everything that happens within us. And when this fourth chakra is not blocked, when it is in alignment, you know, you are going to really be able to feel the connections around you. You're going to feel the positive people that are surrounding you. And it is opening up your heart to the things in life that bring happiness and joy as well. And then, you know, current energies, we've got strategy number 21. And those are all the plans. Those are all the plans that you're putting into motion. And I think that you are following your heart with certain plans. And what it's doing is it's bringing you happiness. It's bringing you the sun. And I think it's also reiterating to you that, you know, even though things take time and you've had to endure a lot of patience and a lot of, you know, I mean, you've just really had to kind of go through, you know, maybe some challenges. The sun is here to remind you that things are looking up, things are looking more positive, and that the direction that you're taking, the path that you're going, even though it maybe feels like it's been a really long journey or a really long time since you've seen positive reinforcements with what you're doing, it's just reiterating here that the sun is the positive energy and the positive force behind the plans that you're making. And because you're following your heart, that everything is bringing you your happiness, okay? And that rainbow is there for a reason. It's to show you that past struggles are bringing happiness, peace, and contentment. And it's all working in alignment with your stability. Now, the man holding a coin, again, no gender, but this is an element that really shows structure, and it shows endurance, and it shows really things working out long term. So lots of long-term happiness here. Something is really definitely aligning nicely for you here, Cancer. Now let's get your 9 cards. Let's find out what they are. We're going to talk about them, and then we are going to clarify each one as well. So let's get into your cards. So Spirit, Angels, Guides, let's get your first 3 cards, please. First 3 cards. Spirit, Angels, Guides. Got the first one. There we go. Well, those all came up. Look at that. The Magician flying through for the second row. Beautiful. You are really expanding your vision here. Wow. All right, let's get the last 3 cards, and then we can really get right into this. Sink our teeth into this. Got faith. Having that faith, your strong belief system, your commitments to those in your life, the commitment that you hold for yourself as well. All right, let's see. We've got the 4 of Coins, we've got the 4 of Cups, and we've got the 7 of Coins. We've got the Magician, we've got the 3 of Wands, we've got the Page of Swords. I'm going to hold each of these up to the camera so you can see each of them as well. We've got number 5, the Faith, which is the High Priest. Got the 8 of Wands, and we've got the 5 of Swords. All right. So let's start with the top left corner here, and that is the 4 of Coins. So holding on to things tightly again, the 4s. I'm seeing lots of 4s. The repetition of 4s seems to be a very, very evident number this week for you, so I want you to keep that in mind. The 4 of Coins is definitely holding on to your stability, holding on to things tightly, and I think that there could be something that maybe you might be holding on to a little bit too tightly. But we have to assess things, right? Sometimes, you know, it's really important for us to hold on to those things. We'll find out more when we clarify to find out a little bit more. But there is something that you're definitely, I feel like you're not letting go of. It's almost as if you're holding on so tightly. And what that's doing, because 4 of Cups is underneath, what that's doing is it's preventing you from seeing an opportunity. So you might want to, keep in mind that it looks as if in the midst of something in your life you feel a little bit more emotionally withdrawn from, you have to try and figure out what's best suited for you, of course, because it's going to be different for each of you, but how to release yourself and how to let go of the disappointments, because there is an opportunity that you're overlooking. And unless you are able to release that sense of security and allow the transformations to take place, you're not going to see this opportunities. So we need to find out why that's happening. And then you've got the Seven of Coins, and the Seven of Coins is all about the investments that you've made in your life, whether they're personal investments, financial investments, they could be communicative, again, relationships that we invest into as well. And it's an evaluation period where you are really looking at the fruits of your labor and the growth where they're standing right now. So again, for some of you, you might feel a little bit of a dissatisfaction with something that you've been investing in, but you're still holding on tightly in hopes that maybe there's going to be a change around. But this is an evaluation period, and when we clarify, we'll find out a little bit more. You've got the Magician, beautiful, beautiful energy. And this is right in the center of your reading. And the Magician, of course, is a powerful sorcerer, and again, able to connect the powers of heaven to earth. So again, this is really being able to fine-tune your manifestations and really be able to get in touch with what your true intentions are. Being able to communicate, because the universe is giving you the tools that you need to productively bring these intentions to light. As long as you're always looking at things from your highest good, there is really no reason why you can't manifest these things into your life. Now, this Magician is ruled by Mercury, so that is the planet of communication. So I think that you have a lot of really great communication skills with you at this time. So this week is going to be a very communicative week, where I think you're going to really feel that your visions are opening up. And then with the Three of Wands in the middle of your reading, I feel like your ship is coming in. I feel like you are expanding certain things in your life, whether you're expanding relationships, whether you're expanding communications, or you could be expanding, and for some of you, you could be hoping to move or change the location where your work or home is concerned. And again, you feel like everything is at a far distance, but slowly but surely these things are starting to come in for you. And the Page of Swords is the message that's going to bring clarity to the situation. The five, the Faith, we also call it the High Priest or the Hierophant. Taurus energy, having faith in everything that is unfolding for you. And it's not always easy to do that, because of course when we hit times that we feel a little bit emotionally disconnected from our plans or from the things that are happening in our life, we question things. But right now is a time for you to hold on to your commitments, hold on to your faith, stay strong with your morals, your standards, your belief system, because it's there to give you guidance. And there's a lot of wisdom within this Faith card. And I think that if some of you are looking for wisdom, whether it is spiritual wisdom or whether it is coming from somebody you trust, there is a trusted source that is around you, that is giving you the strength and the inner knowing to help you with situations that you may be encountering at this time. The Eight of Wands is positive messages, it's positive movement forward, and it's movement. So things are moving along. And the Five of Swords, I feel like you're having a mental conflict with something. There is something that is kind of in your mind, and I feel like you are struggling with it. And I think this is why it's going to be very important for you to either rely upon your own wisdom or outsource somebody who you trust to help give you a little bit better of a perspective on a situation, because something is moving a little quickly here, and I think it's causing a little bit of mental conflict. So we need to figure out how we can break that conflict, or at least find out what the conflict is, so then it can be resolved. All right, we want to get into clarifications now. So we're going to start with the Four of Coins and the Four of Cups. So feeling a little bit of emotional dissatisfaction towards an area of your life, and you're holding on tightly to it for some reason. Maybe it's because it's always offered you stability, and you're afraid of looking at an opportunity that's being, not being given to you, but it's something that's trying to grab your attention. So an opportunity is sort of swaying you, or it's kind of dangling a carrot in front of you, and you're almost really not quite sure if it's something that you want to take a look at. Let's see. And what did we get here? In the Nine of Pentacles, you see, this is an opportunity. I feel like, Cancer, there is some sort of opportunity that is really trying to get your attention. And I think you already know that it's there, but you're just emotionally not strong enough to look at it yet. There is something that is holding you back, and it's something to do with with your own sense of security, your own sense of protection. And there is an opportunity here for a lot of financial growth, but you have to first take a look at that opportunity. And you may have to, look at something a little bit differently in order for you to really feel confident in pursuing this. Because this Nine of Pentacles is it's financial relief, and it's the hard work that you put in. There might be hard work that will be required on your part with this new opportunity, but with the Nine of Pentacles there, this is really showing a lot of financial growth. This could be something that really produces a stronger sense of stability for you. Now let's find out with the Four of Cups and the Seven of Coins. It looks as if you are really looking at something that you've been investing a lot of your time into, and you're a little bit dissatisfied with maybe how it's turning out. So you're maybe looking at options, or you're reviewing things. And we all go through those times in our life where we have to review our circumstances. And especially with this full moon, this very well could be why you're going through this period as well. You got the Three of Wands. Now that Three of Wands is the second Three of Wands that's come up in this reading, because it is the card that's in the center of your reading as well. So it really is waiting for your ship to come in. And I think that the emotional disconnect here is the fact that you continue to wait. You continue to wait. And I think you have planted seeds for expansion, whether again it's a move. Maybe you've had your house on the market for a very long time, and you just feel like, my gosh, I've put so much money and so much time and so much effort into this, and I'm still waiting and waiting. And this can emotionally start to affect you. And I feel like that could be for some of you. But it also is the investments that we make in the relationships and the friendships and the family that is around us. We're still, you could still be waiting on something to come to fruition there as well. Same with jobs. Job promotions, waiting for a job, especially if you've been, maybe you've been looking for work and you feel like you've kind of been at a standstill. I feel like you've put and shot the arrows in the right direction, but you just kind of feel like things have you're in a stuck energy. And this is a time for you to evaluate. And maybe this is a time to allow the reconstruction that's going to happen here, allow some transformations, because with the full moon, we are going to see some transformations. So embrace this moment, because it looks like there is an opportunity in the offering, but you have to open up your eyes to see it. Now let's find out with the Magician and the Three of Wands, because I think that you yourself have been manifesting, and I think that you've been manifesting this expansion. So again, the expansion could be, yes, I've been really putting in really great, I've been communicating my wishes. I've been communicating that, I'm ready for a move. I'm ready for a personal move. I'm ready for an emotional move, whether it's with work or whether it's with home. And I think you're setting those intentions. So let's see what comes of that with the Magician and the Three of Wands. Spirit, angels, guides, thank you. And you got the Star. So this is hopeful energy. This is really feeling like, okay, you know what? I have paid my dues. I have been patient, and when I've been patient, I've sat around and I've been even more patient. And you know what? This is the Star card showing that things are starting to align. And I think with the Star and the Magician working in combination together, I think that you're going to start to see that things are aligning. This could be a very powerful time for you to really manifest your hopes and your wishes. And even if you think they're silly, or even if you think that oh my gosh, what are the chances that this could even come to fruition, you have to block that energy, because you're already putting, if you're not positive about the intention that you're setting, you're already putting the negativity behind it. And we don't want to do that. We want to be as positive as we possibly can. And I think that this is just reiterating that no matter how you want to expand your life, in what area of your life you want to expand, do not put limitations on what it is you want, because the world is your oyster, and the star and the skies are all opening up for you, and they're saying, listen, Cancer, this is your time. Take this time and embrace this moment, because with the Magician, the Three of Wands, and the Star card, everything can come to light. So believe in the powers, believe in those powers, and believe in your own magical powers as well. The Three of Wands and the Page of Swords, there is a message. And it's the King of Wands. So it could be coming in from somebody who's of fiery energy, but this also could be your energy too, Cancer. Again, there's no gender with the cards. The King of Wands is your whole shift in energy, because the King of Wands is a leader. They're taking the lead and they feel very positive, okay? They're very, very much positive, and they embrace life with passion. And they are go-getters, and they don't give up, and they keep going and they keep going. And I think right now the universe is saying, listen, do not give up on the things that you want in your life, because it's all a matter of timing. And even though that timing doesn't match with maybe the timing that you've been wanting, there is something that is slowly but surely starting to align for you. Stay in your own power. Take on this persona of the King of Wands and go out there and let yourself shine. Because with this sense of extreme positivity, you know, it's going to really help things align for you as well. Now, with Faith and the 8 of Wands, I feel like there is positive messages coming through. It's also positive movement forward. Now you've got the Queen of Wands. Again, it's just reiterating all this fiery energy that's around. And the Queen of Wands, again, you know, people are drawn to her personality because she's got so much, she's a very heartwarming person, and it's her energy levels, because her energy levels are so positive. You know, she finds the good in things, you know, and she finds the positive aspects in things. And people are attracted to that because they also want to find that in their life as well. And I think that there could be somebody around you, and it could be a fire sign who is bringing a lot of wisdom to a situation. And they could be somebody, somebody you're in a commitment with, whether it's friendship or family or work. But this Queen of Wands could be feminine energy, definitely no gender, but could be fire sign, and that would be Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. And I feel like that this person is really helping your energy levels. I think that they're bringing up your momentum. And I think that this is somebody, if a supporting energy, you can really have faith in their ability to give you some wise advice. And I think it's advice that's going to help you get things moving. It's going to get the ball rolling here. Let's find out what the challenge is here with that 5 of Swords. It's a mental conflict, maybe because you're stepping outside your comfort zone. It's hard when we step outside our comfort zone. The conflict is movement. The conflict is to put your plans in motion. And this is where the conflict lies. There is definitely, I can totally feel that there is something that will be requiring you to put some action behind something, because there's a lot of cards with action in them. But the conflict that you have is in your mind, and I think it's your mind that ends up, it's almost like you talk yourself out of something. The 2 of Wands is about putting those plans into motion. You've already made the plan. The next step is to start doing something with it. And the conflict is that your mind is telling you one thing, but your energy level is saying, no, it's something different. So again, you know, I think you're going to have to outsource some wise advice, and I think somebody is going to actually be very helpful, and I think they're going to help unblock whatever that conflict is that's in your mind, so that you can get your plans moving. All right, let's get your angel messages. The angel messages specifically for you, Cancer, this week. You've got one there. Oh, and you got your own card. You got the Chariot. You are the Chariot. Number 6. So it says, charge ahead with confidence, stay strong and focused. This is about victory, all right? Receiving your victory. And then you got number 33. Oh, I love that. I love the number 33. This is a really nice number. Don't forget, you got a lot of 4s as well. Success, hope, freedom, healing, and magic are all available to you if you just believe. And we talked about that with the manifesting card, the magician card. Believe in the things that you want to expand in your life. All right, and charge ahead with confidence and positivity. And I believe that either you are going to be doing that, you're going to change your whole thought process, because you do no longer want to let your thoughts hold you back from this incredible amount of energy that is pointing towards something, a new beginning, that it's time for you to really be serious about. It's time for you to really think about. All right, let's get some tea leaf cards as well for you. We're just going to get a few cards and see what the messages are. Dealings or relationships with an older man. Again, it could be masculine energy. Somebody who is more mature. So you could be having some sort of dealings with that. Oh, and there's happiness. So look at that. We've got beautiful happiness there. So we've got some happiness. And then tree, it says affairs with your family. So again, there's happiness around family. We've got the happy family here. The tree of stability. Dealings with the relationships with an older man. Could be a father figure. And then you've got the jug. It says lighthearted, carefree time. Look at that. There's a lot of happiness happening around you. I think your stability is changing. There is something going on with family in a very positive way, bringing a lot of happiness. This is a lighthearted and carefree time, meaning there's a celebration of some sort. There is definitely some sort of celebration that is bringing a great sense of happiness as well. It's time to put your plans into motion. All right, now we're going to close out your reading. So we're going to get that magical card and find out how everything ties itself together. And you got persistence. Number 1212. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, interesting enough, I feel like with the Chariot number 6 and number 33, and I know that's an angel number, but I'm seeing a consistency of the number 6. And when you add these together, it could be number 33. All right, so 33, which is the unicorn, or it could be the number 6, which is the Chariot. And this is all about a shift. Enthusiasm, gratitude, contentment, and new experiences. And that is that 4 of Cups. It's that experience that basically the hand of God is holding out this opportunity and saying, hey, look at me, look at me. I want you to see this. I want you to take this in. It says, oh, happy day. An ample opportunity related to your life's purpose is just around the corner. Take immediate action once it pops up. Of course, a lovely partnership or an epic romance is also in the cards. So for some of you, definitely it can be, but not all of us are here for love. But definitely if that is what your hope is, if that's what you've been manifesting, you know, this opportunity is related and connected to your life purpose, and it is just around the corner, but it's going to require you to let go of that mental blockage and start putting those plans into motion. Acceptance. Beautiful, beautiful energies this week. Thank you, Cancer, so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and until next week, sending love, light, and positive vibes.